Now or never. Just fight it out. Just fight it out. Just fight it out. Just fight it out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this episode has done one thing and one thing only to me, and that is the anticipation and excitement for next episode, because Glass is back. I'm excited and I'm hyped, and she sees that now Fumi has leveled up and he's gotten stronger and stuff, because he didn't bring out the rage shield and everything. Like, he was easily able to like block some of her attacks, some of them. Obviously, I don't think she's going all out at all, but he was able to easily block some of her attacks with just his regular shield and everything. Bro. But anyways, guys, hey, what is going on? Ali here, back again with the Rising of the Shield Hero review of episode 24. There's one episode left, and the last episode is called The Rising of the Shield Hero, and I'm freaking super hyped about it. I hope we get to see Victoria in that episode. I don't think we will, but I hope we do. And like, this episode was great. Starts out with them preparing for the wave. And something that I thought was going to happen was that the wave and everything was going to start halfway through the episode. And the first half was them contemplating, trying to get like teamwork together and stuff, trying to get together and everything with the other heroes for them to like, think of a plan to like, beat the wave and stuff. But that didn't happen, and that's okay and stuff. Like, you hear the narration of Naofumi saying that like the moment that that happened with the dragon hourglass and them finding out about it, he immediately went to the queen and said like, hey, like there's an hourglass actually by Kelmyra, and Kelmyra might be attacked and stuff. But that's a good thing that like the guy who runs Kelmyra, that island, actually got all of like the people, the tourists and stuff to evacuate. Everybody was evacuated from the island and everything. And the queen immediately dispatched an army and stuff like it was nothing. And something I thought was funny was that like she's very like competent and very like quick on her feet and stuff like that with trying to help out with a lot of things, unlike the Trash King. I thought that was funny. I giggled a little bit, and I also like it how I love the dynamic between Melty and Naofumi and stuff. And Melty's like, well, actually, first Naofumi's like, wait, Melty, why are you here? And then she's like, what does that mean? I am part of your party. And that's actually true. I mean, she is. So, and Philo's happy that she's there and stuff. The episode was so awesome because got to find out that that Lark, like the episode is called From Another World, Guardians of Another World. So, I mean, just from the title itself, you can tell that Lark and Therese are from another world, are both heroes from another place. And I kind of got it right with what the calamity or the waves are, in that when the waves happen, other people from another world, it's not like, I don't think that they're evil or anything, but I think that they come from another world. And I don't know what's happening there, the dynamic of like why they're invading and stuff and things like that, because at the end of defeating that giant monster of a fish or whatever, when they were fighting stuff, first of all, something I want to talk about. I know that the queen is somebody who's severely important and needed in a kingdom and stuff, but to have her workers or soldiers or guards or whatever hold her down while her daughter is being taken from one of the monsters. Like Melty like got caught by one of those monsters from the wave, and she was being taken. To do that to the queen, not only for like a queen saving the next heir, because I feel like Melty would be more important than the actual queen, because she is next in line for the throne. So for them to pin the queen down so she can't go and try to save not only the next heir to the throne, the queen saving the heir, but a mother trying to save her daughter, that actually made me mad, like a little mad at her workers and stuff. Pissed me off. But Lark saved the day, sliced up that monster creature. Kind of reminded me of the people of the trench in Aquaman. I don't know if anybody's seen Aquaman, the movie or whatever, but it reminds me of those creatures, like the creatures of the trench. But like they protected everybody and stuff. Everything is all good. And then Lark and Therese turn on Naofumi. I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen, that they were kind of going to attack Naofumi and turn on him when all this stuff is said and done, because they wiped out that giant fish thing. They were wiping out pretty much all of the fish monster creatures thing and stuff. So then after that, they just started that they were going to attack Naofumi. And the thing is, they're like, we don't have anything against you two and stuff. We just want like the shielder and Naofumi. Raphtalia, Philo, they ain't gonna have it, alright? They have a love for this guy who Raphtalia was saved by Naofumi. Obviously, she's not going to like not do something, because Naofumi's the most important thing to her in the world right now. He will always be the most important person to her. Philo ain't having it with them trying to kill her master and stuff. And the dynamic of the scenes, the cutting of like everybody fighting, to the choreography of the fighting, to like the characters like teaming up, like Philo, Raphtalia, and Naofumi are just like, their teamwork is just so on point and just so awesome. And then you got Melty, when she got saved, she's like, take me over there. She's chilling out with them, like fighting together and stuff with Raphtalia and Philo and Naofumi. Thought it was freaking fantastic. Therese trying to use her flames and stuff, and then you got Melty coming in with the aqua shot and blocks it and everything. And what was cool was that what was interesting was that Lark told him pretty much his ace in the hole, and Naofumi kind of told Lark his ace in the hole, but Naofumi still has the rage shield, but he ain't gonna be using it. I think he is going to think about using it, but then Victoria and the promise that he made with her, saying that like, at least try your best, as that being like a last resort to use that shield, like no matter what, just don't use it. I think that memory is going to appear in Naofumi's head, and he's like, you know what, I'm not going to use it. And something that was very piqued my interest was that like Lark and Therese said that like, we have no ill will against you, but that they need to kill him because of their world is also in some kind of like turmoil, or something's happening over there, and like it's on the brink of disaster too. So I don't know what the deal is of trying to like invade this world that will help their world. I don't get that, unless they're just invading this world so they can just take it over and have like a new home or something. And if that's the case, why don't they just say that, and then they don't have to fight and stuff? But it seems like Lark really likes to fight fair and square and stuff, because he showed his ace in the hole. Oh, whoops. And Naofumi showed his ace in the hole, but he didn't. And then the appearance of, I don't want to talk about that yet, but like something that was really cool was that Therese was going to use the bracelet that Naofumi made with like the gem in it, but the gem doesn't want to fight Naofumi. Like, Therese uses that flame to attack Naofumi, and it just disappears. Naofumi hears like a voice saying that like, I won't, or I can't, I don't want to, or something like that. It's one of those. But it turns out that the bracelet or the gem was talking, saying that like, I can't hurt him, I don't want to hurt him. And then Therese is like, so you don't really want to fight him, do you? Because he made such a beautiful bracelet, like a masterpiece and stuff, from like an episode ago or 2 episodes ago, when Therese was crying, like seeing the bracelet and the gem being so happy within the bracelet that she started crying and stuff. So that was really interesting to see that the gem has a life, that it doesn't want to fight the master that created the bracelet, that putting the gem in that bracelet. Like, it doesn't want to attack him. So I thought that's something that was like super interesting to like hear or see and stuff. So that was really cool. But the thing that I'm most hyped about for next episode, Glass returning, coming in hot from like the waves, like, you know, those circles that are in the sky and stuff, comes crashing down into a ship, appears in front of Lark. Appears in front of Lark and Therese. Turns out she's on their side, and the more that I think about it, when I first saw Glass, I thought in the back of my head that like those fans that she had, I'm like, they seem kind of like Cardinal Weapon, like a Cardinal Weapon or the Cardinal Weapons. In the back of my head, I was thinking that. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, all three of them are heroes, or maybe not heroes, but guardians of a different world, or that's in a different dimension or something. So I'm very hyped about that. And again, from the first thing I was talking about in this review, when she comes in hot and starts shooting all of her like weapons and blades and things like that. First of all, she just like took out all the other heroes like Itsuki, Ren, and Motoyasu. Just boom, push them to the side like, bitch, get out of my way. I thought that was funny, but I think that next episode I would love to see teamwork between all four heroes. I would freaking love that. I hope that happens. I really, really do, because I would like to see a gigantic brawl between Lark, Therese, and Glass versus everybody else. Like, I think that would be just so freaking epic. And I hope that happens. And seeing Glass attacking Naofumi, that her actual attacks and stuff now don't really pose too much of like a problem for Naofumi. And Naofumi still has the rage shield, but I don't think he's going to use it, like because of what Victoria asked him, or asked him to promise her that he wouldn't use that unless like something very dangerous or very serious was going to happen. So I'm very hyped about next episode. It's going to be freaking great. We're gonna see like, how many heroes are there now? It's like 7 heroes, right? You got Lark, Therese, and Glass versing, I hope, Motoyasu, Itsuki, Ren, and Naofumi. And I'm very excited about that. But what do you guys think about this episode? I thought it was so great. So hyped for next episode. Next episode is called The Rising of the Shield Hero, which is a perfect ending to the first season. Obviously, I think there's going to be many more seasons to come and everything. And also seeing like choreography between this episode, like Raphtalia and Philo, like Raphtalia going invisible with her illusion magic or whatever, and Philo going in with her claws and everything, and then like her going behind like Lark, Raphtalia going behind Lark, and then Naofumi using his dog shield to bite Lark. And then I really liked it how he also used like the soul shield, the soul eater shield, which was really cool, that like it bit Lark, and then he lost feeling in his arm like completely for like a split second and stuff. So that was like really cool. But yeah, all of the choreography with the fighting was just amazingly done. So anyways, again, what do you guys think about this episode? Leave down in the comments your thoughts about this episode, your thoughts about the things that I was saying and stuff. And like this video if you did, like the video if you liked this episode and stuff, the things that I said and everything. And subscribe to the channel for more reviews. But gosh, I'm so excited about next week's episode. But subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, different discussion videos, and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I'll see you all later with the next video. Peace out, may the force be with you always, and plus ultra.